Aside from reforms and foreign policies that needs implementation, President Rodrigo Duterte's first week in office centered primarily on the issue of illegal drugs. Nel Maribojoc will tell us why.
On his first week in office, President Rodrigo faced a number of issues, reforms, and policies which were immediately put into implementation by the new administration. President Rodrigo Duterte took his oath as the 16th President of the Republic of the Philippines at midday of June 30.
I, Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
This was followed by the oath-taking of the members of his cabinet. And on the same day, the first cabinet meeting of the Duterte administration was held. Policies which aim to ease the flow of traffic in Metro Manila and some foreign policies were among the first in the agenda. The President, on the other hand, spent his night mingling with the residents of Tondo, Manila in a gathering dubbed as the Solidarity Dinner. The first memorandum circular was also released on the same day, where coterminous government employees were all directed to stay in their jobs until July 31 to maintain apt service in the government as the new administration assumes office. July 1, President Duterte led the ceremonies in the change of command rights of the Philippine National Police and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The President also witnessed the turnover of leadership of the Presidential Security Group on July 2. On Sunday, the President traveled back to Davao City to rest and welcome well-wishers. July 4, Monday, President Duterte met with Vice President Leni Robredo in a courtesy call at Malacanang, after which the second cabinet meeting was then held. The first executive order was also released, which aims to simplify government-rendered services through the reorganization of the Office of the President. July 5, the President attended for the first time the anniversary of the Philippine Air Force at Clark Air Base in Pampanga.
And I'd like to name publicly General Marcelo Garbo. He was a protector of the drug syndicates in this country.
In his speech, the President named the 5 generals of the Philippine National Police who are said to be protectors of illegal drug operations. On July 7, before the first week of the new administration ends, few details were laid to the public by the President in relation to the high-level Chinese triad identified as a big-time drug syndicate in the country.
So ito sila, pag nalaman na nandito, they better come up with something that is really very good. We have a mayor there, maraming mayor dito. We have the mayor sa Mindanao. Puro mayor, may babae pa.
Before the first week of the Duterte administration ends, President Duterte granted Vice President Leni Robredo the position as head of the Housing and Urban Development Authority, or HUDC. The draft of the executive order on the implementation of freedom of information to the government was also finalized and is expected to get approved by next week. The new administration was already able to release an executive order, 2 memorandum circulars, and 6 proclamations in its first whole week. Nel Maribojoc reporting for Y News.